Here? In the shrine? I'm Reiko Fujiwara. That shrine is, you can say, more or less my home.
Well, I guess you are Reiko, but you're not Reiko. Not this one anyway.
I tilt my head. I mean, like, out of character, I think that I'm talking with Himeko Hattori.
No, it's Suzuka.
Fucking hell. Shit. I completely mixed that part. Sorry.
Like, you can see it's got this like Suzuka's bushy hair, but it's a lot shorter, and her eyes look fucking dead inside.
Wow. Yeah, from the present, I think I don't have idea about her multi-personality disorder. Not disorder, freaking... Sorry, disorder sounds offensive, the multiple personality thing.
Yeah, be careful, you might offend the fake person. Look out. I don't worry about offending real people. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'm like... I try to lower myself to her, like, high level again, and like... No worries. It's true that I'm Reiko, but... Not Reiko, I mean... you know, like, this is a secret. I'm reliving my past.
Oh, well, they said something about that, and I went to investigate, and I totally wasn't listening on the conversation. No.
I offer her a polite smile. I completely believe you.
And you just kind of see, like, popping out of her hair will be like this little man who's got like a camera for a body with little arms and legs.
Oh, I look at it. Hey there, little fella. Is that your friend? I say to Shizuka and point at camera.
Yeah, they just kind of come out and do stuff. They do stuff, especially when I don't want them to do stuff. So I'm not just being crazy this time.
No, Shizuka,
you're actually real.
You are not crazy.
I guess we could talk elsewhere. Talking here, you might get caught.
Yes, sure. We can find a nice, quiet place. And then I just try to remember, like, somewhere in the vicinity. Like,
Alright, she'll just run off towards her room.
Very well. I will follow.
And Kesran Pasran is just bumping along happily and cleaning up the floor as you walk.
Okay.
And then when you get to Suzuki's room, it's very bare. Like, you can see her bed, and she has like a pile of newspapers next to it, and they're like scrolls of religious scripture and like statues everywhere. You get the feeling those aren't hers. Those are just put in her room to make sure she doesn't freak out.
Okay. That's interesting design. Nice collections. I was never really a collector myself, but maybe that's another thing I will try.
She'll just her eyes will kind of dart around, and she'll be like, "Oh, are you talking about that stuff?"
And then I shrug. Can be, but no worries. If you are, I can just completely ignore it. And hey, if you want to talk about something with me, just lay it on.
Right. So So why are you here?
Oh, it's how should I um how should I properly explain it? Well, more or less it's part of a ritual. I mean, ritual that will make me fully understand who I am, and I'm in a vision of past, and vision of present and future still await me.
And what are you trying to find here?
Well, relive my past and get better understanding, get power from my experience. Probably, maybe I was so focused on present and future that I forgot something important from my past that will make me, well, will make me better at helping people.
Like, little Suzuki will just kind of put her hand to her chin as if trying to think, and she'll be like, you need something, right?
Something? I shrug. Perhaps. Maybe it will be an item, maybe just an event. Shin wasn't exactly forthcoming, or sorry, Master of Ceremonies wasn't exactly forthcoming, or the voices when I came here. They didn't specify what exactly.
She'll just say truth.
I tilt my head. Ara? Truth? I don't
She'll
think I
say,
follow.
Shin means truth, right?
Would Reiko know that?
Well, she is Japanese.
Yeah, okay, so if that's... I don't speak any Japanese apart from simple words, so... Oh yeah, of course, yeah, that's a name. So maybe, yeah, I need to see truth. Some kind of truth in the past.
She'll say, tonight is the ceremony for those within the Nakatomi and those who wish to be as spiritual as the Nakatomi, where they get their personas. And obviously I'm not going to be there, I'm not that, but you heard what they were talking about, right?
I heard something about ritual, but I mean, it was not hard to hear them, but I scratch my head again and like offer a small smile. But sometimes it's not exactly that good at understanding the meaning behind words.
Chizuko will just kind of look towards the ground and she'll say, are you here to help Katsumi?
I'm always willing to help, and if there's a way that I can help Katsumi, then I will gladly do so.
She'll say, because she's gonna fail tonight. That's what's meant to happen.
What do you mean? Do you mean that somebody's setting her up to fail?
No, I mean, the ceremony's hard, right? You gotta be a good magic person to do it, right?
I mean, I have all faith and trust in my dear cousin. I wish her the best.
But her dad said that she doesn't have the talent.
And I say, no, sometimes it's hard to live up to your elders' expectations, even if everybody else will think that you are good enough.
but he said that I have a power that he hasn't seen in his lifetime, and he's just being nice about that, right? You sure you're not a figment of my imagination right now? I kind of get those.
I can prove it. Can I hug you?
You might get tainted with devil, so probably not.
Can I make an understanding of what the fuck does she mean by tainted by devil? Because honestly, out of character, I have no idea.
I guess. Reiko wouldn't know. Suzuki's never really spoken about it.
Yeah.
To her.
Oh, I'm not afraid of that. But I will respect your wishes. And having unique power is nice, I guess. You can find, it might help you find your place in this world. Even if it might seem like hard thing to do, you just... And yeah, I basically try to make another spiel about encouragement and basically trying to cheer her up. It's just saying to DM, and I'm not trying to wave my hand, but it just at this point I'm having trouble with figuring some meaningful words. So instead I'm making TLDR.
Alright. So it'll be like, well, you sound the same as her. Maybe you use a couple new words that are big, but yeah, like you haven't really changed when they're talking. You always like to talk, and it sometimes gets annoying.
I can be quiet and just be in your company. Although, if you want, if that will make you better, I think about something, I might have something that will make... Oh, fuck, I don't have it. Never mind, I didn't say that. Because for a moment I was like, hey, maybe I can give Katsumi's some sake from Ebisu, and then I was like, you idiot, this is past, you don't have fucking Ebisu with you.
Please don't get baby Suzuka drunk.
I'm just...
Alright. So I guess Suzuka will be like, so what's it like in the future?
It's
still alive?
It's not. Of course you are.
Really?
We have friends. I mean,
Friends?
Reiko believes that she has friends and that I am her friend and whatnot.
Really?
Of course, I'm not the type of person to lie to you. I might
People
not know. I might not know
be
everything.
around me.
I might not. Of course, I might not know everything about your life, but I didn't leave you alone. So yeah, you're spending time with me, with Katsumi. From time to time, you are not alone, and I'll make sure that you will never be alone.
Oh, do I not leave the village then? Am I stuck here forever?
I mean,
still?
all of us leave the
Am I
village.
still gonna have the dark power?
I mean, I
My
start saying
parents
that
don't want to see me again.
I'm gonna start saying that we're gonna leave the village. We're gonna move to a very nice place called Asate, and then I stop and tilt my hair. What do you mean by dark power?
I I can tell you because you'll be gone, and then you won't badger me about it. But I'm here because my parents didn't want me because I had the devil powers.
And like Reiko in very strange fashion looks kinda sad, kinda angry, but not at her, but at her parents. Then no matter who your parents were, they were wrong if they, and it's everybody else might say that you have devil power, but that does not make it true. It's not what we have that define us, but our actions.
And Shizuku will be like, she'll just kind of look down, and she'll be like, nobody else has noticed that you're different, have they?
I shake my head. No, they did not. Katsumi didn't, nor everybody else.
Or if nobody else has noticed you, maybe you can change things tonight, right?
Maybe I can. Maybe that's the reason I'm seeing the past. Do you have, and I try to encourage and offer her a smile. Do you perhaps have a good ideas, Shizuka? I just said, do you have ideas, Shizuka?
Well, maybe we could see whether or not people can see you or not. Maybe you could go run around shouting outside. See if anybody comes.
I say, well, people see me as Reiko Reiko, but Reiko as it was in the past, not as you see me now. What I meant is that you are the only one that spotted a difference.
Are you sure?
You are the only, up until this point, yes.
But cameraman told me nobody would notice you.
I mean I did. I shortly explained that I had sparring with my cousin Katsumi. So yeah, people can see me, maybe not all of them, but Shizuka is the first person to spot a difference that I'm Reiko from future, not from past.
And she'll just kind of cross her arms, and she'll be like, I'm sure I haven't been wrong before. Go do the shouty thing.
Fuck, I don't know what to do.
You could go do the shouty thing.
Why the hell not? I'm just, at this point I'm just have no other alternative ideas. So I go, maybe not where the people are, but up at the front of the shrine or somewhere, close enough that people can hear me. And I start trying to sing very loudly instead of just yapping my voice of no, I just sing whatever.
Like a chorus of, you see 3 or 4 cameramen run after you and start taking pictures, but nobody else notices you. You could walk into somebody and they wouldn't notice you.
What the hell? yo, yo, and then I return to Shizuka. Well, you were right, and I was wrong. You are always right.
But it doesn't matter anyway. I mean, anyway, the point is that you're gonna make it so she doesn't fail the ceremony, right?
Seeing that people cannot see me or do not notice me, that gives me an options and ideas.
But Katsumi can notice you, you said.
I will work around that.
Unless
you have ideas for her too.
I'm not good when it comes to helping or doing things about people. Like I said,
you already helped. You made me realize that yes, people don't notice me.
Yeah, but you're not a real person. You're just like a person I'm seeing from the future.
I'm a real person from the future. How about that? That's temporary here.
Nobody's meant to be able to see the future or the past. I mean, that was just like what the old people used to do. And then the people lost the abilities and stuff. That's why I'm pretty sure you're a figment of my imagination. But if it will help, then I guess it can be useful.
Of course, I'm Reiko. No matter if I'm real or figment of imagination, I'm always trying to help. Anyways, I guess I better get to work.
And she'll just kind of say, right, I can help with the... Yeah, but I just wanted to say before we continue, I'm sorry for ignoring you. I mean, you're kind of scary and always in people's faces and talking about how things are going to change and stuff. And sometimes people just kind of want to not hear about that kind of stuff all the time. But I mean, at least you know now, like 8 years later, I think it's 8 years, you look kind of old.
And I smile to her, I almost want to go and hug her, but I force myself not to and just smile widely. You know, you might say that you are not good with people, but I believe just now you helped me quite a lot. And I don't know if I'm right, saying out of character now, but I believe with what Shizuka said, she basically from the past gave me a hint how to proceed in present, how to better help people and not be too what's the word? Pushy? Yeah.
And she'll be like, well, the ceremony is going to start in a couple of hours, so if you have any ideas or any super duper figment of imagination superpowers that can't be seen by anybody else, I mean, you might as well say them now.
Fucking hell. I don't know, because honestly, as a player, I don't know how the ritual proceeds, so I was thinking... And I just listed off going into Katsumi's father's office or my father's office, going through documents to figure it out, or just listen to them more to figure out what ritual be going exactly.
Well, I mean, logically, Katsumi from the Reiko from the future would just know because she's been through this ritual.
Yeah.
So you can just tell her how it goes, Jess.
Yeah, so if you can tell me how the ritual goes, and then I can figure it out, plan how to fix it for Katsumi.
Well, I was going to, but anyway. So, there's I'm enjoying GM there, so. There's imagine you get stones and you put them in a circle and they look really cool.
Sure
like this, right? And imagine there's a pool of water in the middle and people are sitting on the rocks and stuff. And then each person walks into the pool and they open their minds and they kind of hear stuff questioning them, and then in the pool, the persona appears, and they join and they make contract in front of people. And during when somebody's in the pools, like all of their senses close, so they can't physically see and hear and shit anymore.
Okay.
So there you go.
Fuck. Yeah. Now I don't have many ideas. Instead of just rolling to see if Reiko will get an idea. I mean, the only thing that I have now is like, I look at Kesharan Pesharan and like, maybe, like, would you kindly, just for me and for my dear cousin, like, bless her with good fortune, that she succeeds, or that she doesn't fail the expectations of family. And like, I say that in a pleading voice.
Kesara and Pesharan will do a bit of like puffs that pretty much say like you're meant to be doing this for yourself, and then he puffs.
Okay.
Basically saying no.
Oh yeah, no help from her. Shit. Yeah, if I can make an like kind of roll to see if Reiko figures out plan, because as a player I have empty head now.
Okay.
Or if there is no way to. I mean,
let me think about this.
I mean,
out of character, whatever action you take will kind of like be the basis of your power. So you can just make shit up, and it will most likely work. Very likely work. So do whatever that comes to mind.
Okay, so seeing that this is vision of a past, but maybe not exactly past, I don't know if that would be a good idea if like I just looked at my milestone sets and in second one it's like take a bullet in air quotes or take a foul meant for somebody else. So what if I try to do some wishy-washy magic stuff during the ritual to look it like that Katsumi gets persona, not me?
Yeah, like I said, you can basically like make up whatever action you want. So what I'll do is that the way I was planning is that you'd go through the ceremony first, and there'll be like spooky dooky voices, and then Katsumi will be the last one to do it when everybody else is finished.
Okay.
And they're leaving the circle.
Yeah, maybe I will be able to connect with spooky dooky voices and plead for Katsumi's case. Okay.
All right.
Let's go with that.
All right. So what do you tell Suzuka?
That I think I figured something out, and this will happen on time of ritual. Not before. If this was... No wait, like before ritual, do I know, or I just start looking for any ways in short time to boost Katsumi's magical affinity. I try to look into ways of just temporarily making her better at spiritual stuff.
Alright, so you'd understand that like when you're standing within the pool, like influences can generally come from anywhere. So today